Welcome to this video of DataStax Enterprise and Pivotal Cloud Foundry integration, the Unmanaged Service Broker. DataStax Enterprise offers advanced functionality designed to accelerate your ability to create intelligent and compelling cloud applications. Integrated within each node of DSE is powerful indexing, search, analytics, and graph functionality. You can write data once and access it using a variety of workloads or access patterns, all from a single cohesive solution. Like other data service brokers in Pivotal Web Service Marketplace, this Unmanaged Service Brokers allows you to connect to an existing externally managed DataStax enterprise clusters. It implements the Cloud Foundry Service Broker APIs. It is an official and standard way to integrate third-party technologies to Cloud Foundry platform. The create service and bind service interfaces together create a new user role on an existing DSE cluster. Cloud Foundry developers can share the same DataStax enterprise cluster to achieve economies of scale when a dedicated cluster is not required. Different service plans can be created in the broker definition to correspond different user roles and associated permissions, such as read-only or read and write access, etc., on objects inside DataStax Enterprise. This is a crucial feature when more than one developers are sharing a single DataStax Enterprise cluster from resource allocation and security standpoints. Let's talk about some of the benefits of this service broker. It provides a nice and easy way for Cloud Foundry developers to self-service an existing externally managed DSE clusters. Inside the Cloud Foundry Service Broker framework, your Cloud Foundry application can be bound to any application services in a very consistent manner, no matter it is a data service or a messaging service. The broker will automatically discover the cluster details, such as the DSE cluster node's IP address, and present it to the application through environment variables. It also creates a unique set of user credentials based on DSE roles through various service plans. Those plans will be selectively made visible to organizations containing different users. At this point, the service broker is in tech preview. It is only available for evaluation. It is extensible in a way such that your variable input can be fed into our future development. What is in front of you is the Pivotal Ops Manager. The DataStax tile here is our Unmanaged Service Broker. In this Cassandra Cluster Settings tab, we need to provide an IP address of a DSE cluster node, the client port number, the Cassandra admin ID, and password. The next tab we are going to look at is service plans. I have created 3 service plans for these clusters. The read-only plan is mapped to a read-only role on the DSE cluster as illustrated in the CQL shell terminal on the right. The read-write plan is mapped to a read-write role. The sysadmin plan is mapped to a sysadmin role on the cluster. These plans will be selectively made visible to Cloud Foundry organizations. We are now inside Apps Manager, the console for Cloud Foundry users. First, I want to demonstrate what service plans are available inside the admin org. There are 2 service brokers available in this org. The one I'm going to create a service instance is the orange one. It is the Unmanaged Service Broker. Since I'm inside the admin org, I shall see all 3 service plans from this service broker. Let's go ahead and create a service instance from the sysadmin service plan. It is fast and simple. Since I don't have any application in this admin space, I cannot bind this newly created service to any application. So we are going to just create a service instance which has the system admin role here. Let's take a look of the service instance detail. It is created using the system admin service plan. Now, let's switch to the demo org. In this org, I have pushed the Spring Music sample application to the demo space earlier. Next, we are going to create a service instance from the Unmanaged service broker. In this org, we could only see two service plans, the read-only and the read-write plans, but not the sysadmin plan. It is totally intentional since we do not want to grant any system admin role to the users in this demo org. Since the Spring Music app will need a read-write access, so new albums can be added to the application, we need to create a service instance using the read-write plan. I also want to bind the service to my Spring Music app as part of this service creation. Next, I'm going to show you what got created on the DSE cluster in the request. We click on the Environment Variable tab of the app. The credentials were created on the DSE cluster. Let's run these roles in the CQL shell on the right. The same user role name was created and passed back to the Cloud Foundry environment as an environment variable. This role inherits from the read-write role. This is the kind of role we need for our Spring Music application. I also want to highlight that the service broker also automatically discovers IP address of every single node of the DSE clusters. This particular cluster has 5 nodes altogether. Finally, let's start the Spring Music sample application and try to access its homepage. This app contains a good collection of golden albums. It is connected to the external DSE cluster through the Unmanaged service broker. Thank you very much for watching.